Okay, today doing a tour of Whistler Village. We're going to check out all the hotels, all the fun things to do, pass by the 3 golf courses, and hopefully I can showcase some of the stuff that might be interest you, from the activities, the different hotels, the different areas to stay, all that kind of fun stuff. I've been lucky enough to be coming to Whistler for 40 years now. I just realized. I think I first came here in elementary school for skiing when Whistler Blackcomb was just brand new, and I've seen the evolution of the Whistler, and I think it's just a magical place. So let's go do a little walking tour of the Whistler Village. Okay, we've started the walking tour here, and we're in the Upper Village, and I'm going to show these maps often so you know where I am and what I'm talking about. So here in the Upper Village, the first place I wanted to check out was the Four Seasons Hotel. Now, for those of you who had stayed at Four Seasons properties, you know what it's all about. Pretty fancy, really nice. Beautiful grounds. Here again is the map showing exactly where we are in the Upper Village. I really love the pool at the Four Seasons, summer, winter, totally cool. This outdoor area, again, summer and winter. In the winter there's s'mores, in the summer there's beers, there's all sorts of fun stuff. Here we are at the front of the Four Seasons Hotel. You can see how beautiful the entrance is. Now I just had to show this next scene is the residences at the Four Seasons. Once I had the opportunity to stay here because the main hotel was sold out, so ask maybe if you can rent in this area. I'm sure it's on some rental system, but it's just stunning. So look at that Four Seasons residence. Okay, now still up in the Upper Village, across the street from Four Seasons, our first golf course. It's the Chateau Whistler golf course. The day I was there was something going on, a tournament. A helicopter's not usually there, I'm sure. Okay, still nearby across the street, Squamish-Lillooet Cultural Center. They call this the heart of the Whistler's authentic Indigenous experience, and it's stunning. There's artwork going on. Definitely plan an afternoon at the Squamish-Lillooet Cultural Center. I don't show it on the map. Also, O'Dane, there's another amazing museum here, so lots of museums. Okay, now at the Fairmont Chateau Whistler, here's the front entrance. I love the Fairmont. They have a huge ballroom for conferences and events. Hundreds of guest rooms, a huge outdoor pool. So I really love the Four Seasons and the Chateau Whistler here in the Upper Village. Here we are around the back of the chateau, showing these cute domes where you can have dinner and all this greenery, and it's just nice around back of the chateau. Lawn bowling, patios, the pool area, so much. So still in the Upper Village, outside of the Chateau Whistler, I love this walk and promenade. And as you see here, this is an August day, and it's just much less busy in the Upper Village. So that's why I like it. The main village, we'll see in a few minutes, is much busier, but still lots to do in the Upper Village. There's the milestones to the left there, restaurants up here, small pub, a little grocery store in the Upper Village if you need milk or something like that. So very good. And the Upper Village, here we're at the base of Blackcomb. So for your activities, skiing in the winter, in the summer you're on the gondola. And here we are at one of the many pubs in Whistler, Merlin's. I love this pub. You can sit on the patio and watch your kids play in the kids area. There's a super awesome kids area in the summer here at the Upper Village. And the adults can relax and the kids can enjoy all this fun stuff. And again, you're at the base of the mountain for summer and winter activities. So Upper Village got lots to do with a little more laid back. Okay, so we're zooming in on a map. You can now see Upper Village. That concludes our look at the Upper Village. Now we're going to move to Village Center, they call it. You can see it on the map. And there's also Village North. Now, as I said earlier on, I've been coming here for 40 years, so I still think of it as Upper Village and the main village. But to be clear, and I'll show on the map again, there is the Upper Village that we just looked at, the main village center that we're now walking down towards, and then the newer area they call Village North. Now there's two other areas we're not exploring on this video. It's Whistler Creekside, which is kilometers away, the original area where we used to ski, and Function Junction. So we're not looking at that. We're just here in the village where you can do a walking tour. So here we're passing over the bridge. This is what kind of separates you from North or Upper Village to the main village. So you can see there we've crossed over the river. There's parks here. There's so much to do. And a lot of people just love to sit down and relax here. If it's a hot August day, this creek just has a nice cool flow to it. At night, it's magical because it's all lit up with these LED lights. So lots of good signage. Here we are continuing our way down, slowly walking into the main village. And in the main village, in the epic location, is the Pan Pacific Hotel. Haven't stayed there, but I know the property is amazing. And look at the location. You're just right there. So when you're skiing or mountain biking, you could not be closer. So stay there. In the Pan Pacific lobby, they have an awesome pub. And well, you're in the heart of the village here. So there's just so much to do. Here's some of the restaurants that have been there for 30 or 40 years. This is the original area. The Carlton Lodge just went from, had a big reno, but it's been there. I think I stayed there 30 years ago. So this is the epic, the heart of the original part of the village decades ago. Anyways, Carlton, as I said, just renovated. This is just a fun area. You have shops. I love the restaurants up top there. There's the Hilton there, another epic location. There's a pizza place hidden behind there. Of course, everyone needs a Lululemon when you're in Whistler to get some pants or workout clothes. The Crystal, another iconic hotel that's been there forever and ever. So we're still here in what I call the epic center of the main village. I just wanted to pop around the corner to show some of my favorite shops. Sweets, Rocky Mountain chocolates. And here we're looking at the gondola. So again, we've come around it from the Carlton Lodge, two different angles, and this is the main part. I had to show the Westin. The Westin, again, is like the Pan Pacific right there. You cannot get closer to the action. It's an epic hotel. They have a lot of suites with the kitchen in there, and it's awesome. Okay, now we're going back, and we're gonna come and walk down and saunter down through the main village. Tons of shops, routes. There was a Starbucks here. They closed, I think, 2 Starbucks in the last few years in Whistler for some reason. So through that area is the bus stop, the well-known bus stop. Again, here I am in Whistler Center, really the heart of Whistler. That has not changed much in decades. I love that pub there, the Amsterdam. Sit outside, people watch, have a drink. Tons of restaurants. Tons of e-bikes. I did a separate video on the Whistler Valley Trail, which is epic, 30 kilometers. You can go see 5 lakes, have a great time. So renting e-bikes. There is honestly 100 different activities you can do in Whistler. In the summer, for sure. You could go for a month and do 3 different activities a day, zip lining. And I've done a whole bunch of videos on this. So we're just focusing on the village right now, the village walk. Behind, we just passed an Earl's restaurant, which is an epic, a pharmacy, which is great because you always need bandages when you go on vacation. Okay, now we're going across a bridge to Village North. I think of this as the new section of Whistler Village. They call it the North, Village North. Again, it's about the same size as Village Center. It's not as old, but it's got a lot of new stuff. Stop into Whistlife. There's such nice people there. They always give kids free bracelets if you say Whistlife, and if you need a shirt or a hoodie while you're there, grab it. Here we are in the north, Whistler North, another sort of place you can just hang out and relax. I love that restaurant right there. You can see there, Elf Furniture Warehouse. Everything is the same price, $5 used to be, now it's probably $7. Cheeseburger, fries, everything's $7. It's incredible and great food. Now we're at the plaza. This is just an incredible area that they built for the 2010 Winter Olympics. You can see we had fun the night that we arrived. They have concerts there. In the daytime, it's just a relaxing area to sit down in the grass. You can see there's movies they have there. In the winter, they have skating. This is a really amazing newer area that has to be explored. So much to do right here. Tons of restaurants around here to dine in or just get some food and go sit in the grass and ice cream and coffee. So really, this is the Whistler Village North bottom area. If you have kids, right behind those sort of picnic areas is an epic kids climbing wall and play area with a coffee shop right beside it. Okay, now we're at like Marketplace. I consider this the end. You're kind of done on your exploration of Village North. There's a parking lot here. Remember to pay because they'll ticket you fast. There's a grocery store. Now we're curving around and we're going to slowly walk our way back to Village Center again. So we're doing the loop. You can see it on the map. I like this little road. A lot of people don't get there because there's amazing shops and a sushi restaurant. But there's this little park. Again, just epic if you just want to sit back and relax. And it's right near all these shops. And look at this scene. Just like, again, this is a fairly busy summer day and there's no one there. And it was just cool and relaxing place to sit with a iced cappuccino and chillax. And then what you see in the background is another great infrastructure in Whistler. Open to the public is the library. And there's so many resources there and things you can do, learn about the Whistler area, the history. They have things for kids and all sorts of fun stuff. So that's a look at the library. So now we've curved around to the front, the one of main entrance. There's two main entrances by car into Whistler Village. This is the main one, the first one that you come to from Vancouver. Here, there's a convention center. You need to do a conference. Book the Whistler Convention Center. Your guests would be very happy because they would have so much fun in Whistler. So they have fun things there, business meetings, but then they also have other stuff. Here I'm looking now at another golf course, the Whistler Valley Trail, the Muni course some people call it. Really my favorite because I'm not a good golfer and it's beautiful but forgiving because it's primarily in the valley here and it's flat. So it's not like the other two golf courses which are hilly, and if you're a good target golfer and a good golfer you might enjoy more. Lots of bears on the other golf courses, but I love this course. Just so beautiful, so green. Okay, so now we're continuing on our tour. This is the last golf course, the third golf course, Nicholas North. Super fancy, super high end, the iconic hole on Green Lake. Super awesome. So 3 golf courses right in the village. I was so lucky the day that we walked by, we saw a float plane, which you'll see at the end, dock. You'll see it at the end of the video. But this is Green Lake, one of the many lakes you can do. Okay, here's the emergency center. We're back now in sort of the main village center, and I've had to go there. So if you hurt yourself, there is a medical center there with a helipad there. And so here we're getting close to the end of the tour, but this is so amazing to watch if you're older, if you're young kids, to come and explore the skateboarding park. It's just huge. It's epic. It's a real scene in the summer with music and things going on. They've had little festivals there. There's also a mountain bike pump track. Right across from this is the only place at the time of this recording where you can do some overnighting in an RV, but check first on your municipality website. But there's 5 main lots, lot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one near this area is the one lot that occasionally over the years, they mostly allow some overnight. But in Whistler, it's busy. In the winter especially, parking's a premium, so check with the Muni. But okay, so we've had a 4-hour walking tour. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the favorite place for me to finish off a day of skiing, a day of adventuring in Whistler. Look at the view. You can see all the action here. It's summer, so see the mountain bikers. Winter, you see the skiers. Have a beer, some nachos, relax. So if you can get one of the epic 10 seats or so with a big fire pit overlooking the village center, it's pretty cool. There's a look at Whistler, walking tour of Whistler Village. I think one of the best places in the world. Go enjoy Whistler.